My name is Dick Longcor. I served from 1952 into 54. I spent 24 months in the service. I was drafted. I spent 14 months in Korea. Worked in a MASH unit as a surgical technician. What does it mean? Well, it means a lot. I mean, if people didn't defend our country, we wouldn't have what we have today. I mean, I was in a MASH unit, a mobile army surgical hospital, and I assisted the surgeons in operating, taking shrapnel out of people. We were the first surgical process behind the lines. If they were too bad, we patched them up and sent them on back. But if they were just shrapnel and minor stuff, we would operate. And when they cleared up the ward, when they get off the ward on the about the third or fourth day, we'd look at them and send them back to their units. Well, if I mention I was on a MASH unit, they'll say, "Oh, that kind of a unit." Well, first of all, I was never stationed south of the 38th parallel. I was always north. And legally, there was no females north of the 38th parallel. So there was no nurses or anything, it was all male. We had a couple, 2 or 3 surgeons, and then the rest of the enlisted men. But the MASH unit on television is glorified pretty much. It's for show, you know. But there were some things that it was right. We had it, you know. We lived in tents, and we had a little Quonset hut for our operation room. And I moved 12 times in 14 months. Well, of course, I didn't like it. But my Uncle Sam says that I was to go, and I was registered, and I drafted, and I passed the physical, and I went. And I was married at the time, and my wife was pregnant. And when I came home, my oldest son was 9 months old before I ever seen him. And it took a week or two till I know when he was born. It wasn't like today where you've got instant communications on this. I was notified through the American Red Cross that I had a son. So it was different than what it is today. Each war is a little different. Of course, back then they only called it a police action. Because now they call it a war, but back then it was a police action. And there was no celebrations, no nothing when you came home. You just came home and went back to work. So I've been blessed. I come home whole. You know, I didn't get shot up. So I'm thankful.